This is what you missed on Recheck. Next up, we have the newest doctor to join Pol Veterinary Services, Dr. Ray Harp. Let's go to Dr. Harp now. Welcome, Dr. Ray. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
We're glad to have you as a part of the show. Can you tell us a little bit about how you came to work at PVS?
Well, when I was deciding whether or not I should go to vet school, we were actually watching Dr. Pol. And my wife said, I think you should just go ahead and apply. That looks like a lot of fun. So that's how I ended up going to vet school. And then I graduated, and she had been checking the want ads for me, and it turned out that Dr. Pol was hiring. So we came up and visited, and everything worked out, and here we are.
Well, that's a great story. I'm sure that a lot of viewers can relate to that one. Have you have to be ready to work on all sorts of animals at Pol Veterinary Services. Did you always want to work in a mixed animal practice, Dr. Ray?
Yeah, I think so. I don't have a lot of experience in it, but about halfway through vet school, I decided that that's really what I wanted to do. I had some experience with some rescue that it rescued large and small animals, and I decided that I just really liked working with all kinds of animals. I thought small animal would just get kind of boring after a while. Not that there's not enough to know and do, but it's nice to have a variety in your work.
I'm sure you can relate to that, right?
I do too. As the more difference, the more fun it is. So yes, the more animals you see, the more of a challenge it is, and this is what I like about being mixed animal practice.
Dad,
it's a challenge for sure.
Yes.
Dad, the procedure we watched in the show was called a flip and stitch. Can you tell us a little bit about an LDA and the flip and stitch?
Well, I don't call it flip and stitch, it's roll and stitch, because you don't flip a cow. You have to roll them, and it takes a lot of people to roll them. What happens is an LDA is a left displaced apomason. A cow has 4 stomachs, and the 4th stomach is actually floating in the belly. When it fills up with gas, it floats to the top, most of the time to the left side. So what you do, you roll the cow on its back, that balloon goes back to the surface again, and we take a big needle, stick it through that to anchor it to the belly wall.
Dr. Ray, was that the first time you've had to roll a cow?
Yeah, I think so. We may have done another one, but that may have been my first cow rolling. Yep.
Were there any surprises the first time, or did it go kind of how you thought it would go?
Oh, it went great. It went really smoothly. It was nice.
Well, you talked a little bit about how you came to veterinary medicine a little bit later in life. Did you have that dream of wanting to be a vet as a kid, or was it something that actually came to you more as an adult?
It definitely came to me more as an adult. I was considering going into human medicine, and I kind of went back and forth for a little while. So yeah, something as an adult. I've had so many interests throughout my life. It's been hard to focus on one thing, and something I was finally able to stick with. So it turned out all right.
Yes.
I think it's really cool that you were able to pursue your dreams and become a vet like later in life like that. Do you have any advice for kids or adults who might be thinking of pursuing a career in veterinary medicine?
Well, I was pretty lucky coming to it later in life that, we had once we had our son already, and my daughter was born right before I went back to school. And it really wouldn't have been possible at all without my wife. It was a lot of long nights and being gone for days at a time. So without her, it wouldn't have been possible at all. My best advice would be to know what you want to do early and work really hard. It would have been, really great to have started this 10, 20 years ago.
Dad,
So it gets harder.
Yes.
Dad, any advice?
Any advice? Yes. It's hard to say to a 10-year-old, okay, what do you want to be? But if you have a job in mind, a career in mind that you want, pursue it. Just go for it. I was 12 years old when I decided I want to become a veterinarian, and just work towards it for the rest of the time until you get through. And yes, you can take off a year in between if you want to, but at the end, this is what I wanted to be, and like 50 years in it, and I still enjoy it.
Yeah, it's good if you know what you want. Unfortunately, I didn't know what I wanted until I got to do it for a little while.
And that is nothing wrong with that either. At least you made a choice now, and I think for you it's the right choice, and I hope you like it.
Yeah, I'm having fun.
Good.
Well, thank you for joining us, Dr. Ray. And we'll see you as well, bright and early on Monday morning at the clinic.
All right. Yeah, I'm out camping. You won't see me till Tuesday.
Oh, Tuesday. We'll see you Tuesday. Enjoy. Eat some s'mores for me, okay?
Get
All right.
Thanks,
Thanks for having
Dr.
me.
Ray. Subscribe here to Dr. Pol Presents to watch even more content coming your way soon.